Good evening, gardeners. It's Sunday, January 17th, and I'm hoping to make a helpful video for you all tonight. Even though it's the middle of January, believe it or not, we already need to start preparing for the spring and warm weather gardening season. It's a wonderful thing. And just a few days ago, I posted a video on how to grow plants from seed and how to start seedlings, which I will link to above. And one of the reasons why I made that seed starting video was due to this pandemic. So many people for the first time have been interested in gardening for the reasons of food security, and it's also motivated a lot of other people to go ahead and expand what they already grow. And when I was putting the video together, I realized a lot of people are interested in gardening these days, but they may not know where to buy seeds from. And of course, there's the obvious location. You can go to a big box store and go over to the seed stand like Burpee or Ferry Morse or So Easy, and you can purchase seeds just like that from the store. However, the selection inside stores is typically very small. There's not a lot to pick from, and there are some websites out there that have just enormous collections of seed with varieties that will just blow your mind and really get you excited. And I wanted to share some locations with you that I like to buy my seeds. Now, full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video. None of these seed companies are paying me to say this. I'm just giving this information for you to hopefully help you out. So in front of me, I have a collection of this year's most updated seed catalogs, and I just love thumbing through these. They're fun. And one place that you can consider purchasing seeds from is Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. Their website is rareseeds.com, and it's like that for a reason. They have a lot of strange and unique varieties at Baker Creek that you won't find really anywhere else. Now, Baker Creek has one of the most beautiful seed catalogs in the business. It's just gorgeous and well made with fantastic descriptions. It's tons of fun to page through, and they have a really large selection of different things to grow. Now with Baker Creek, they don't have the depth of varieties of some of the other seed companies, so they don't have as many different varieties of tomatoes or many different varieties of peppers individually as some of the other more specialized companies. However, they have a really wide array of different things to grow, and they have interesting varieties that really you can only find here at Baker Creek. So I've purchased seeds from them in the past, had great experiences. They have beautiful packaging, really high quality seeds. I had no issue with germination rates. So that is definitely one website to take a look at. Next, I want to show you this company called Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, and they are fairly local to me. Southern Exposure Seed Exchange specializes in varieties that do well in the high heat and high humidity of the South. So when you page through the varieties, a lot of them will have a little sun next to them, and the sun means especially well suited to the Southeast. And just because something says it's well suited for the Southeast doesn't mean it will only do well in the Southeast. A lot of varieties that do well in the Southeast will also do well in places with humid summers in the Northeast or the Midwest or in the really hot climates of the desert Southwest. So this is a really good company to look at if you need varieties that need heat tolerance or humidity tolerance or rain tolerance. They have a lot of great things. Now, the thing about Southern Exposure Seed Company is I believe they only sell open pollinated and heirloom varieties. So you're not going to find any hybrids in here. But if you want proven heirloom and open pollinated varieties that do well in high heat and humidity, this is definitely a company that you should check out. They have some cool stuff. Next up is tomato growers. I love tomato growers. These days I buy the majority of my tomato seeds from tomato growers because, like the name says, they specialize in tomatoes, and their collection of tomato seeds is just, to my knowledge, is virtually unrivaled. They have incredible amounts of variety. So if you are a tomato nut like me, get them from tomato growers because their selection is just unbelievable. Their catalog is beautiful. They have just so many things to pick from. You could sit and you could read this for days and go back and forth forever trying to decide what the best varieties are. And in addition to tomatoes, they also have a nice variety of peppers. They have a nice variety of cucumbers and zucchinis. They don't have the depth that like a Baker Creek has in terms of different types of fruits and vegetables. So they're very specialized. It's really tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and zucchini. So if you want to grow things other than that, you're going to have to place an order with somewhere else. But you can really get incredible varieties of tomatoes from tomato growers. Now, the fourth seed company I want to mention right now, they don't have a catalog, at least they don't have one that's free, and that is Victory Seed Company. Victory Seed is probably the leading company that sells seeds for the dwarf tomato project. And I love growing tomatoes from Dwarf Tomato Project, and Victory Seed's selection of dwarf tomatoes is absolutely unrivaled. They also have incredible selections of tomato seeds and pepper seeds and other common vegetables. I strongly recommend you go to their website because they have, like I said, incredible selections. I wish I could show you a catalog, but I can't. I've ordered from Victory Seed numerous times. I've always had a great experience, wonderful packaging, very fast ship rates, low prices. I really like them and urge that you check them out. The next one up is Burpee, and if you've ever been to a big box store this time of year, you probably have seen the Burpee, the yellow Burpee seed display that will be at your Walmarts and Home Depots and Lowe's this time of year. And Burpee is an interesting company. They have a lot of variety of seeds. However, the thing about Burpee is their seed costs online and in their catalogs are pretty expensive. If you just go to the store and you buy seed packets, they're usually anywhere from $1.50 to $2.50. Online, they are quite a bit more money. But the cool thing that you need to know about Burpee is they pretty much always have coupon codes to look for. You'll also get credit back on Rakuten, formerly Ebates. So if you start your shipping through Rakuten, you can usually get like 5% cash back. And there's usually always like a free shipping deal plus 10 or 20% off. So when you add the coupon codes, you can get pretty decent deals. The thing that Burpee is really great at is their depth of what they carry. So while a lot of seed catalogs only sell seeds, Burpee sells practically everything. They sell fig trees and raspberry plants and blueberry bushes and garlic sets and onion sets, asparagus. They have tremendous selections of all of those things. So Burpee, while I don't buy a lot of seeds from Burpee, I get my garlic from Burpee. I've gotten shallots from Burpee. Onion starts. I've bought tissue culture fig trees from Burpee. My blackberry is from Burpee. One of my raspberries and my tayberry is from Burpee. Really great experiences buying plants from them. They're generally on the smaller side, but everything's been really good quality. So I recommend you check out Burpee for their very wide selection, and definitely look at the Burpee seed stands. It's probably my favorite seed stand at the big box stores. And finally here I have Territorial Seed Company. Now, Territorial Seed Company has an awesome catalog that rivals Baker Creek. They have a tremendous depth of things. So they sell a lot of different things, from strawberry plants to flowers to all kinds of fruits and vegetables, wide arrays of crazy melons and squashes that you've never seen before, sweet potatoes, really interesting stuff, huge depth of items. Now, I've never ordered from Territorial Seed before. I've been getting their catalogs for years, and I just have so much seed, I haven't quite rotated through to them yet. However, I've never heard anything but good things. So while I haven't ordered from them personally, they are a reputable company. They have a beautiful catalog. Definitely request the catalog. And it's pretty important, believe it or not, that you order your seeds pretty soon if you haven't already. The majority of the country sees its last chance of frost by April or earlier. So believe it or not, you have to start your tomato and pepper and other warm weather crops fairly soon. So if you haven't already ordered yet, you're cutting it pretty close. So definitely start digging into these seed companies, find stuff that's interesting to you. There's just so many beautiful varieties out there, and this is really a fun time of year. Also factor in that due to this pandemic, the demand for seed right now is extremely high. Pretty much everywhere sold out rapidly last year, and I expect more of the same this year. So definitely get on it, don't delay, or you may not be able to get the varieties that you really want. So there you have it, everybody. These are some great companies to do business with. I can vouch for everyone but Territorial, although They have nothing but good reviews, so I expect them to be nothing but great. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for future updates and more videos like these. If you're curious about any of the products that I use in my garden, everything I use is linked in my Amazon storefront in the video description. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you again on the next video.